What is happening? Beaver Fleming here. Happy Motivational Monday. Finally back home again for a few days. Just got back from the X Games out in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it was insane out there. So many epic moments happened this year, and it was actually my first time I've been to X Games and got to see the whole experience, like be there. I was an alternate for the SkatingBeaver Big Air contest, so I got to ride on the mega ramp and put down things I've never done before, which I was so pumped on. I was hitting the big gap for the first time, and I ended up doing the Swift roll over the gap, and then 720 over the gap too. Haven't done it on the real mega ramp, just on the nitro stuff, so to put it down and do some massive 540s on the big quarter pipe, as well as the highest air I've ever done at almost 22 feet. I was so pumped on that, just to be able to throw down with everybody and have an epic time. Outside of that though, what I kind of want to dive into on this Motivational Monday is just pushing through. And I think I've done one of these before, but I don't know exactly how I want to say it, so I'm just going to kind of spitball. I don't know if this one has a theme or it's just going to be like a game on, mindset, game changer kind of thing. But anyway, the BMX Big Air was probably one of my favorite events to watch, and it was just unreal to see those guys not holding back at all. And when you don't hold back, you just see so much progression, and that's exactly what this year's contest was. I mean, there were so many world firsts over the entire thing, and it was just unreal to be a part of, just sitting there watching it. I did a live stream on my phone, so if you watched that, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. But it was just so cool to see everybody. I mean, James Foster took the gold with doing a backflip triple tail whip over the gap, which had never been done on that ramp before. And then he did a bar spin to downside triple whip, which had never been done on the quarter pipe or on anything, I don't think, before. So that was amazing to see that go down. And then Vince Byron, who competed and placed gold in vert, also went and then got a silver in BMX Big Air with a 540 flare on the mega ramp, which had never been done either. Curtis Downs, my nitro homie, absolutely threw down first time in the contest and got himself a podium spot, taking away the bronze. And I got to give it up to my main man Colton Satterfield, because he had a game plan, he had a mindset, he had a game-changing idea. He took it. Back-to-back gold medals, trying to get the three-peat, which has never been done before. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to pull it out. He went for probably the most dangerous trick of the contest. He did a fronty whip to tuck over the gap, and then he was going for the double flare, which is what he won gold last time in 2015 with. But man, it's just insane to see that trick, because every time it's a gamble, and he took the hits for it this year and unfortunately was not able to pull it off, and he's going home with a busted up elbow and hip. Thankfully that's all the injury, but I know he's going to be working hard to get after it. And then what really inspired me was just being there and hanging out with a part of it. And as I was an alternate, I wasn't able to compete this year, but it really fired me up to say, alright, let's go next level. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to train harder than I've ever trained before, skate more than I've ever skated before, to be in the mindset where next year my goal is to compete in a couple different events there at the X Games, and obviously I really want to take home a gold medal. I know I have the capability, and I know I can put in the work to make it happen and get it done. It's not going to be easy, because I mean, the level this year in SkatingBeaver Big Air was insane. Elliott Sloan doing an Indy 720 to an Indy 900 on the quarter pipe, massively, I might add, was a humongous run, and it's not going to come easy next year. So I'm trying to put in a whole new mindset, shift myself into a different realm where I'm training harder than ever to be able to perform at the best of my ability next year. I don't want you guys to get discouraged, because I think there's a lot of times you see things like this and it can psych you out or it can encourage you. I'm more inspired than ever by what I saw this past weekend. Everybody from the freestyle moto guys, BMX dirt, everyone just throwing down. That inspired me to be like, alright, what do I have to do to get there next year where I'm able to compete and throw down with the best that I have and with the best in the world on that platform. So my mindset as a game changer right here, I want to go out there, I want this next year, I want to be in the X Games competing, not having an alternate spot again, but actually performing in the training world, like, you know, going after it, getting after it on vert, in park, whatever it is. I want to be absolutely diligent in my training, in my skating, because I know I'm capable of it. And it's always been a dream for me, but I think I've kind of I tampered back on it for a few years there. People are always like, why aren't you in X Games? Why aren't you in X Games? Well, now I don't want to make an excuse anymore. I want to be like, you know what? I'm in X Games, and I'm going to throw down and give you guys one of the best shows in the world. So I just want to encourage you all with that, and hope you really take something out of this, because I want you guys to be encouraged to go for something maybe you never even, that has always been a dream, but you haven't quite attacked yet. The X Games has obviously always been a dream, so when I was able to get the athlete pass as an alternate even, that was just a dream come true for me, you know. Being a kid, watching X Games every single time it was on, since I can remember, man, it was just so incredible. I can't wait for next year because I'm going to be out there throwing down. But it starts today. It starts with going to the skate park. It starts with putting time in the gym and getting my body in the best shape of its life. Because, I mean, some of the hits the guys are taking, it's no joke. That mega ramp is no joke, and if you're not ready for it, it'll break you like a stick. So I'm trying to get myself in the right mindset, the right physical strength, and the best talent that I can possibly possess, bringing out of myself by skating more every single day, and just really developing myself into where I need to go to get to that next level. Hope this inspired you guys. Go out there. What's something that you've been holding back on that it's time to say, you know what, game on, and get ready to better yourself into that next level. Get your body built up. You know, it's kind of funny. I take it back to the video games now, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Remember how you have to add up the stat points before you can go to the next level? You know, sometimes you got to get your body, you got to develop more stats. You know, you got to get more strength in certain areas, and I just want to encourage you guys to go after that today and every single day. Just what are your weaknesses that you can build up, what are your strengths that you can make even stronger, and work on those things, work it out, get out there, skate harder, have more fun than you've ever had before. I think when you set a goal, that's when you really see breakthrough, and so my goal for next year is to be competing in different events at the X Games, and my main goal for it is taking a gold, but just being there is going to be incredible enough, and I think that's the thing too. Even when things don't work out, like this year, I really thought I was going to squeak in there even as the alternate, maybe make a way. But you know what? I was discouraged for a little bit, thinking of inadequacies and things that maybe I'm not ready. But you know what? I casted all that aside, and just the camaraderie with the skaters, they all wanted me in there, but unfortunately it wasn't able to happen this year. But next year it's going to be game on, and I cannot wait for it. And I'm going to develop myself so that I'm ready to be able to not only go there, but also have the potential to truly win that event. Thank you guys again so much. I hope this inspires you to get out there. I'm inspired right now. I want to spread that out to you guys. Thank you again for checking this out. Be sure and subscribe. I'm trying to get back on the posting regularly, but I mean, shoot, I've been home. This is the first time I've been home in a while, so got a lot of stuff to catch up on. Got a lot of game-changing ideas and projects we're working on. So stay tuned for that. And also, I just found out I will be in Annapolis at the Nitro Circus show next weekend performing with Travis and the crew. So be sure and get out there if you're anywhere in the area. Get your tickets now at nitrocircus.com, and we'll see you out there. Thank you again, and you!